डेफिनेटली सर। सो मैंने एक छोटा सा प्रेजेंटेशन भी प्रिपेयर किया है सो दैट मैं अच्छे से हेल्प कर पाऊँ सबको। और हम कोशिश करेंगे कि इस सेशन को इंटरेक्टिव बनाएं। एंड देन या सो मैं 2016 से जर्मनी में हूँ। सो मैं यहाँ पे मास्टर्स के लिए आया था एंड देन लाइक सिंस लास्ट 2.5 years आई एम नाउ वर्किंग हियर। And also like in 2015 I guess or 2016 starting I was with Devkaran Saini sir. So I finished my A1 there at E-Language Studio in Jaipur. I was working there at that time and then I moved to Germany. Can we start, Devkaran Saini sir, or
Yeah,
do you want
yeah.
to say something?
No,
Okay,
we can we
perfect.
can, we can start. It's a very informal session. सब लोगों को पता
Mm-hmm.
होना चाहिए कि इसमें आप लोगों की स्टडी से रिलेटेड या जर्मनी में जॉब करने से रिलेटेड जो भी क्वेरीज हैं उस पे हम लोग बातचीत कर सकते हैं। और
Mm-hmm.
इसमें बिल्कुल दिमाग में इस तरह के क्वेश्चन नहीं रखने कि यार मैं जर्मन में नहीं आती, इंग्लिश नहीं आती। हमारा ये एक इन्फो मतलब आप लोगों को कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर करने जैसा सेशन है। आप बिंदास जो भी दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आए, हो सकता है हमारे पास कुछ सवालों के जवाब ना भी हों, लेकिन आप अपना क्वेश्चन जरूर पूछ सकते हैं। सो फ्रेंड्स, आप एक एक करके अपने क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, आप अपना हैंड रेज करेंगे और
या सर उससे पहले मैं एक छोटा सा प्रेजेंटेशन बनाया हूँ सो दैट लाइक इट विल बी अ काइंड ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइज्ड। एंड या मैं अब लाइक आप लोगों को बता दूंगा कि बीच में हम क्वेश्चन आंसर का एक अलग से पूरा सेशन रखेंगे। सो लाइक देयर विल बी few slides and then after that we'll go for question and answer session. Before that I would like to like you guys to participate in a very small kind of survey so that we can make it interactive. So like जब हम physically मिल रहे होते तो like I would have directly asked you these questions and उसके बाद हम कर लेते। मैंने एक सिंपल सा यहाँ पे आपको एक लिंक भेजा है, यू कैन गो देयर एंड उस पे 2 सिंपल क्वेश्चंस हैं so that we'll be able to understand about this session and आप लोग का क्या expectation है। and please vote there and I will share my screen also so that we can see live how people are reacting about it. Yeah, so you can so first question is like what are your expectations from this session? So it's pretty clear because I can see a lot of people who are interested in this session. So yeah, just click on this and then you will be able to write as many as expectations you have and then it will be clear for all of us to understand that what exactly we want from this session. So this is the first question. So you can just go there and please enter. Yeah, so I can see people are typing German fluency, job, career, student job. Yeah, so I think we are like more than 20-25 in the group, so I would expect more. I think people who are joining from phone might not be able to click on this link easily. There are lots. So yeah, family, visa, jobs in domain, settling down long term, career, about my career. Good. So engineering, that's nice. That's something I can definitely address. Okay. Informative. Music study. Wow, that's really nice. People want to come to Germany to learn music. Nice. Our queries, yeah, we'll definitely come to that for our query session. German fluency again, yeah. Observations. Okay, perfect, nice. So it give me an idea that how we are gonna like take this session further from here. So my next question is like, what is your current profession? So you can just click on one of these and we'll see like how many people and like what is the audience currently we have with us. Okay, so like there are students from other branch which are like non-engineering students. So I guess the one who has interest in music. Okay, so they are like people who are working currently as a professional. Okay, cool. So they're like mixed batch with engineering student, non-engineering students, and like the professionals who are directly working currently in one of the companies. Okay, cool. Then, mhm. Okay, yeah. So I got an idea that which kind of audience to have, and so now I guess I will close this, and we will go for my presentation. Can you guys see full screen my slides? I'm like, am I all my slides
Yes.
are? Ah, okay, perfect. Thank you. So I saw like how people are reacted. So this gives me idea like what kind of audience do we have. So like people who are like currently as an engineering student. So those will be benefits mostly because I am from the engineering background, and I would be able to help them out nicely. And then they are like who are non-engineering students. So I will definitely in the question answer sessions will talk like how and what are the opportunities for you guys there. And then like there are people who are professional and who want to come to Germany for jobs, or like somebody who also want to learn music. So we'll see like if how we can answer to those questions. So the thing is, the agenda will be first. I will introduce about myself. I'll tell you my story, my journey, and then we'll talk about how and what you can do, and how this session can benefit you, and then we'll take questions. So this is me. So I started my career from Delhi College of Engineering. So I studied there my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and then I worked for a couple of years in Hero Motorcorp in R&D division. So there I met Dev Karan sir in Jaipur. So like Hero has a research and development plant in Jaipur, Kukas, and I was working there. And then I decided to learn German. So I contacted Dev Karan sir in Jaipur. Then I started my master's in computer-aided mechanical engineering. So it is like Maschinenbau plus Informatik. So that's master's in science course here in Germany in RWTH Aachen University. There also like I worked on various projects, various student jobs, and various teams also. So I will show you some videos and photos like what are the things which I worked there. I worked also in Institute of Electrical Machines, so as a FE analyst there in this company in RWTH Aachen. So RWTH Aachen is one of the largest technical university in Germany, and yeah, so these are like my research profile. I also worked as a tutor for one of the courses in RWTH Aachen. So like the system is like you have a professor, and then professor hires somebody who can help him out in his research projects and those things. Then these are a few things more, like I participated in World Solar Challenge in Australia. I guess something, yeah. So this is one of my coolest project I have done in Germany. So this is like solar car which we made, and we participated in a solar car race in Australia in 2017. So this was like my second year of my masters. Also, I received best of class reward for my education in Germany, which was like kind of funded. And then I started my first job as an intern at Audi AG, which is the biggest or one of the luxurious car manufacturer in Germany. Then I filed my first patent in Audi in 2018 when I was working as a intern. Then I wrote my master thesis in autonomous driving field. So like so in current scenarios in Germany, like most of the research are going on in the field of autonomous driving, like how the vehicle will run by itself. So that was my area there. In 2019, I graduated from RWTH Aachen University with master's course, and currently I'm working as a consultant engineer for Carl Zeiss company. So it's like one of the largest semiconductor manufacturing company, or I'll say like it's a kind of monopoly. Like this is the only company who is manufacturing lithography machines for our chips, which we use in mobiles and tablets and computers. So yeah, this is my journey till now. So this was a project I was talking about. So I'll just show you a little small video which will like give you some goosebump because it was like very close to me. So this is like we are 45 students from all over the world, which are like a student of RWTH Chakan University, and we made this very cool project or solar car for a race in Germany, in Australia. There's a small video. Okay, then it's in German. So yeah, maybe there's also subtitles, so you can probably see. Okay, so it was sad that music was not audible for you guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, this is the project, and this is all about me, like what I worked, what worked I did, what projects I worked on, and my journey. Now let's come to you guys. So the agenda is like we'll talk about higher education in Germany, job opportunities, and then we'll go for the question and answer session. So let's first talk about the higher education. So yeah, these are the slides which I made yesterday night. Very quickly, so that you'll get an idea like how exactly things work here in Germany for higher education and the job opportunities. So what are the benefits of studying in Germany? So they call it like Germany's land of ideas. So like German universities are like one of the most famous for their scientific achievements, and also Germany is like one of the most or one of the stable economy in Europe, and they have like produced or producing large and world-class technologies in cutting-edge technologies for the world. And the most important thing which I believe is like there's a strong industry academia collaboration which is missing in probably in India. So here, where the system is like if industry is working on some problem, so after that they directly go to university and they go to professor and then they say, okay, like we are facing this problem, can you please solve this for us? And then professor employ all his PhDs, master students, and all other students on that particular problem, and they find a solution. So in case of this thing also, this coronavirus vaccine, which was like BioNTech, so that is also like possible because of the strong industry academic collaboration, and that vaccine was made in Germany only, and then Pfizer, the US company, is marketing it. So yeah, this is an example that how the German system works. Higher education in Germany, so like these are the kind of colleges and universities or the systems how it work the education. So first they have like universities which have like each and every kind of courses available with them. Then they are like technical universities who are famous for only the engineering and science stuff. Then we have University of Applied Science, whose idea is to like give you the practical education and prepare you for the industry. Then they have like College of Art and Music, and also like advanced vocational studies academics. For example, if you want to learn some language courses, so yeah, you can enroll yourself in these courses. So here are like some elite universities. So every state has some big universities, and in fact I'll say like every state has so many universities, and the best part is they don't believe in ranking system. So if you look at world ranking or in Times education ranking or like number of rankings which is furnished online, you won't see or you won't find German universities much into it. But at the same time, when you go in the universities, so they believe that all the universities they have are like equal opportunities and like they are at equal rankings. So they fund their universities, so every state fund their universities, and then the researchers and professors they work on the technologies and yeah, those things. But if you name some, so they're like RWTH Aachen in the east and Bremen in the north, and then also TU Munich in the south, and so these are the universities which is like kind of famous, or you can call it TUs, which are like kind of IITs in Germany. So these are the universities which are like very big, but at the same time, I'll say like not a single university in Germany is bad or they are like less equal than the other. How to reach there? So yeah, this is something which is very important and very helpful for you guys, like how to choose a university and right program for you. So I have given a link. I'll go in this link directly and I'll show you like how to search programs and how to search universities. And once you are into it, then you will go for like which kind of language you want to go, like English or German taught programs. So because both kind of programs are available, and since last 5 years the English taught programs or international programs are increasing because people all over the world are coming to Germany for study. Once you have this idea, then you can go for like entry requirements, what are the prerequisites for those courses, and then you can directly apply for the university portal. So this is the website daad.de, and here this is like one of the most informative website they have. So it's contain all the database of courses, scholarships, fundings, and everything. So if you open this program, there's a like study and research in Germany, and here you will see like scholarships for Germany. If somebody in Germany and want to go to abroad, then this is the one, and then this is the international program. So if you click on this, you'll see here the course catalog. So it contains every program which is available in Germany. So like if I talk only about the international program, so you can see here like they have 2 and 7 and programs available. So here you can select which kind of courses available. For example, if you want to do bachelor's, master's, PhD, some cross faculty thing, some prep courses, language courses, short courses, those things. And then you can select here like what is your level of German and which language you want to study. The program should be in German, in English, both German and English, and if you want to study in some other language also. And then here you can see the field of study is also there, so you can filter out which kind of courses, if you want to go for engineering, if you want art and theories, sports, medicines, mathematics, economics. So those things are, everything is available. So if I select, then it will give me all the courses. For example, I want to do masters, I want to do in English, and I want to do engineering. So if I search, so it is given me like there are like 331 results available in this field. So for example, if I take like I want to do this, like there are like more filter if you want to take, but yeah, for example, if I take this particular course, so now they have given each and every bit of information over here, like how many ECTS or credits you will be gained after this course, what is the course detail, what will you learn, which kind of assessment are there, then costs and funding, like what is the cost of living in this particular city, how much is the fees for this course, then requirement and registration, what are the requirement, what are the prerequisite, which kind of bachelor's courses you need to have for this course, what are the language requirements, what is the application deadline, and how to submit it. So like every bit of information is available. And then what is this university, about all the university, about the city, everything is there. So like this is how you can search for your programs. PowerPoint slides. So yeah, so this is how you apply. This is like a kind of a step-by-step process. So you start, for example, for the winter semester, you start in November or December, collecting all the information. From January, February, you start like applying on the portal. Probably by March, April, or May, you get your kind of confirmation or admit from the university that if you are accepted or not. Then in June, July, August, you apply for visa, and winter semester starts from September and October. So like then you have to go for like other things like insurance, registrations, accommodations, and all those things. And yeah, in October, November, I say like when you come here, you have to apply for visa extension, because the first visa you get is just for 3 months. And yeah, this is like a process how it actually works. This is a rough idea, like what is the cost of living in Germany. So university generally don't charge any fees. So like there's a very small student contribution, but fees are like hefty fees which you pay for US and Canada. It's not there in Germany, most of the public universities, but at the same time you have to pay your living cost. You have to manage it by yourself. So generally student dorm starts from 200 euros or 250 euros. Your medical insurance is something with 90 euros, and then grocery and other thing cost something around 200 euros. Your traveling monthly will be something around 100 euros, and let's say you have miscellaneous other expenses as 100 euros, so something around 750 euros is like what monthly is needed to live comfortably in Germany as a student. At the same time, you will get some part-time jobs as a student, and you can manage those things. Now let's talk about the job opportunities. So like I said, it's very easy to get student jobs in Germany. So when I say student job, like the picture comes into mind is like working in McDonald's, as we have seen in movies, but it's not in Germany like that. Yeah, of course you can work in McDonald's and Pizza Hut, but at the same time, every professor has a lot of research going on, and they need students to like help them out. So like these kind of practical exposures are very important, and you work directly on some real-time industrial problem. So like I said earlier, professor gets some projects from industry, and then he employ all his PhD students, master students, and bachelor students. And during this process, the students are getting also paid for their jobs and like calculations they make for the professor. So it's also add your work experience, it enhance your profile, and it prepare you for your further work in the industry. This was like student job and then full-time job application. So once you are finished with your masters or bachelor's, whatever you are doing, then you can directly apply on the individual website. So unlike India, we don't have here campus placements. So here like we have job fairs, and then we have so every company put their on their website in the career section that these are the current open positions. You go there and you apply directly on their portal. And apart from that, we have like a lot of job search website, for example Indeed, LinkedIn, Stepstone, Glassdoor. So those portals help you in filtering out what kind of job you want, and then you can directly apply there. And then you have like a round of interviews, and finally if you can convince them, you get selected. So these are like pretty simple process. So these were the questions, these were the things which I had based on the like what I have gone through in this few years, last few years. And like as an engineering student, these things for like my journey and my experiences. Now we can take your questions and like see how and what I can help you out in those regards. Yeah, so you can simply raise hand and unmute yourself and ask question, or you can also probably write in the chat box.
हेलो,
Yeah,
जो भी आप लोगों के कोई क्वेरीज हैं आप और पूछ सकते हैं.
yeah,
इसमें
Aditya.
Hello, Bharat. My question is that you have told you have done your masters from RWTH Akron University, and as far as I have heard about the RWTH Akron universities, the competition is very tough. So I just want to know how it's very difficult to get admission in RWTH Akron universities, because I'm also a mechanical engineer and I have also done some work for companies in R&D departments and all. So I really want to get admission in RWTH Akron universities. I have visited RWTH Akron universities, but the problem is that it's required GRE program. So it is mandatory or not?
See, the thing is, it depends on course to course. Some courses definitely have some GRE requirements, TOEFL requirements if the course is in English. So you have to be, yeah, GRE. If they have the requirement, then you definitely need to have. I'll say like make a good CV, make a good cover letter, and your statement of purpose, and then apply as soon as possible. And also like it should be relevant to your professional career. So if you are applying for some courses, and you should be able to prove yourself that okay, why you are the one who should study this course and why you are eligible for this course. So this is something which is very important.
And what about the German taught program? Because yeah.
So German taught program, I'll say like you will need at least C1 or C2 level of German, because the lectures will be in German. At the same time, examinations will be in German, so you should be so much fluent with technical German also. So at least C1 and C2 is required for those programs. The competition will be really less in those programs because very less students apply for those programs. But at the same time, you need to be really good in German to understand the lectures and the examinations.
Thank you.
We have a question from Vikas. From which institute did you learn German? Better to do it in India and German. I'll say it's better to do it in India, because then you will be able to concentrate directly on your studies, and you will save time definitely. I started with this e-language studio Devkaran sir only, but I didn't had much time. So like I had 1.5 months before I went to Germany. So yeah, I finished A1 by then, and then I did my A2 and B1 in university Sprachenzentrum. So in Germany, the thing is like every university has a Sprachenzentrum, so like a language center, and there you get free German courses when you are enrolled in any of the program. But at the same time, it's very hectic that you have to manage German language also, and also your studies. So if you already have a German language beforehand, then you can directly concentrate more on your studies. Okay, yeah, Aditya, you can go on. We have one question like distance education certificate is considered in German. I'm not sure. So like I show you the website DAD, you can check there in the admission requirement, and at the same time if you are interested in some course, so every course has a program coordinator or a course coordinator. You can directly go there and like mail the program coordinator asking that, okay, this is my current education status, can I apply for this program, or am I eligible for those programs? So yeah, he will definitely help you out. So yeah, Vikas has like, what would be ideal salary for 12-year experiences in IT field? 12-year experience, yeah, it's it depends actually, like what kind of experience do you have? It's 12 year is actually a very nice and healthy experience. So I'll say I can't tell you like how much is the salary, because it depends on your negotiation skills. It depends on the company to company. So some big company can pay you very much. Some startups can won't be paying so much to you. So yeah, it's very subjective, but there are like opportunities for IT field currently, like which is booming industry in Germany right now. No, it's not. You asked about the music industry or
Music studies.
music studies? Okay,
Yeah.
so the thing is, you have to find a university first program, and then you'll see the prerequisite. So it's, I won't say it's very difficult, because I've seen like people studying music here, and like for example, in my course only, so I have heard that in from the big university, they're like big dropouts for from the mechanical engineering. So for example, 4,000 or 5,000 students starts bachelor in mechanical engineering, and at the end of the first semester or second semester, like probably 500 or 600 left for the course. So, and then those people explore things, like they go for the music, arts, and other things. So it's not difficult. Again, you have to go and contact the program coordinator, that what are the prerequisites. So they might need that you have some previous knowledge of those things, and then you will be able to apply for those programs.
Yeah. So is it free or not, like engineering
It's
courses?
it's completely free. Yeah. So those things are like normally more free than the technical courses, because there are like less competitions, and the public universities offer most of the courses as free.
Yeah, and my third question is that what kind of challenges that Indian student will have to face meanwhile the studies, like whenever a student will arrive in Germany, and like basic things, what kind of problems?
I mean, it depends. If you move out of house and you go to some other city in India, you face some challenges, right? The challenges will be similar. It's just like you will have some added thing as a language also. So if you don't know language, you will have some problem. But it's not so much difficult, like because people are managing, and there are like a lot of international crowd here in Germany. So you don't have such kind of problems. So you can't say you have challenges to face, but at the same time you should be mentally prepared. If you have never been out of your house and then you are coming directly to Germany, it will be difficult. But it's similar to what we move to like some other city in India. That's similar. Okay, so we have a lot of questions in the chat. Give me a second. Which one I missed? If I completed the first degree in India, is that considered as 13th year in Germany? Okay, so you want to do the bachelor's, probably you're talking about the bachelor. So in bachelor, what I know is there's a thing called student college. So if you have just 12th in India, then you have to do a student college, some kind of stuff, 1 year in Germany, and then you can apply for a bachelor's, or the first year degree in India works as well. So that's like 13 year in Germany. Yeah, exactly, you're correct. So this is how it works. Yeah. Why Germany has less Indian CEOs compared to America? Yeah, because probably because of I'll say language barrier maybe, or now so people in America moved, the Indians moved to America quite some time now, and Germany is quite new. So yeah, you have, if you want to reach the top, you need to spend more time here. So now people are like reaching at top in German industries also. What should be the best IT course along with German? This I can't answer, because it depends on your. It's very subjective. It depends which kind of course you want to do. So currently in field of IT, like data science and machine learning are like very um, courses like which are very much people are doing, and like a lot of job opportunities are in those fields. If you want to study BCom, it will be something similar. First thing is like this BCom courses and non-engineering courses are mostly in German, so you should be very fluent in German, or you need to find some courses which are in English. And yeah, you have to complete first year degree in India, and then yeah, exactly. So first year you have to complete in India, and then you can go for the masters or bachelors in Germany. Is it possible to get a part-time job without knowing German? It is possible. Depends on the field which you are applying. So if you are like into some kind of simulation sciences or some IT field, you can get a part-time job without knowing German also, because most of the people know English, and professor also like are very open for English. But the problem comes when you are applying for the big companies. For example, if you are applying for the Audi, Porsche, BMW, so those guys are like very much into German, so they are like sticking still into the German thing. What about the dual degree in Germany and the full detailed information? So yeah, this you need to search on the website of DAD and find like which kind of dual degree available. Is it advisable for someone with 10 years of experience in test automation QA to apply for jobs from India? I mean, again, it's subjective. Like, how can somebody advise you that if you are like feeling that you are not satisfied with your current job here, and you can see like if there are some good opportunities and you are getting good packages in Germany, then definitely, if you want to move, then you will have some better opportunities here in Germany. Germany should be considered for either better standard of living or only high salary. I'll say better standard of living rather than only high salary, because in case of IT, people are getting more salary in US or some other companies like Canada and Australia. But what I've heard is that the standard of living in Germany is better than those countries.
My question is that is it restricted to start your own business meanwhile your studies? Like if you are studying in masters meanwhile and your second semester, third semester, can you,
Um,
yeah, you want to
I
just start, yeah.
I don't think so, because they have a rule that you can only work for 20 hours a week when you are studying, and so you can work anything in those 20 hours. So you can't work full time during study. So once you finish your study, then obviously you can do your startups, or you can work as a full time. But during your study, you are allowed to uh, like do a job only 20 hours a week. Yeah, Manish, you can ask.
Okay, so I have done my bachelor in India also, and I just want to apply in masters. But the
Hmm.
thing is, I applied in summer semester, but they are telling that your content of bachelor degree is not meeting the requirement, and some universities saying that you need a extra semester assessment. Even a university is not able to evaluate my marks and create a VPD.
Which
So what should I do?
which kind of university you studied? Which kind of course you studied?
I'm going for MSc biotechnology or
What is your
uh,
bachelor degree, and how many credits you
yes.
scored in your bachelor degree?
So this is the problem. In my university, there is no credit, grade, or ECTS system at all. So what is the other way to show them
Um,
credit system?
so Manish, I'll like you need to ask you need to go to your university and ask them that to provide credit system, because in India also like it's always like it's not possible that without a credit you will get a degree. So you have to score at least 240 credits to get a bachelor degree.
But
So like we have 8 semester with 30 credits each semester, so which is like 240 credits. So you need to have a credit system
but in my
to
university there is no credit system. You won't believe I have visited more than 20 times at my university, but
which
they are
university
complete.
you are studying,
But
may I know
this is
which?
Shekhawati University, Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. They are just following Rajasthan University, but even in Rajasthan University, they don't follow this credit system at all.
But you have to find a way that there will be some kind of if it is not a credit system, there will be some kind of system, and you can convert those equivalent credits for your study, because without credit they won't be able to give you a VPD, and they won't be able to access you like how much. So they are very particular about these things, that you need to have at least 200 credits for studying a master degree. So
Yes, I
they
searched
are.
a lot, but I couldn't find any way. So is it okay if I repeat my bachelor in Germany
Of course,
also?
of course, of course. Definitely,
Won't
you
be
can
an
definitely
issue
do that.
because they will question in while applying for visa that why are you repeating?
Mm,
So can I explain them that this is the problem in my
yes,
university?
yes. No, no, you don't explain this is the problem. Just explain that you want to study again or some other courses. It's completely okay. You can do double master, you can do double bachelor, you can switch fields. It's completely okay. So that's not a problem at all.
Okay, then I think instead of wasting time in next semester, I would try for bachelor. It's I
Yeah, yeah,
think.
definitely. You can definitely try.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Hello, Bharat. I also have a question. Can I ask?
yeah, yeah. Please.
Yeah, so I have completed my class 12 and I'm planning to come to Germany for my bachelor's. So my question is that if I learn some skill like coding or cyber security, will I be able to find jobs related to it so that I can sustain during my bachelor's?
See, Varsha, the thing is, you are currently in 12th, right? So you just finished 12th,
I've
and
completed class 12. I'm
okay,
learning
now.
German.
Yeah, that's good. So the thing is, for getting some jobs in the field of cybersecurity or information technology, you need to have some basic knowledge. So you will have to prove yourself that okay, you know some stuff which is beneficial for the one who is giving you the job. So you have to convince them. So if you have the skill, definitely you can get some student jobs when you are studying the bachelor's, and you can directly like work there. So it's quite possible.
Okay, so I thought it would be better if work in a field where you'll in future work rather
Of
than work in
course,
restaurants and
of
all.
course, of course, of course. So people generally in Germany do that. They work in relevant field, and that helps your career also, like in future career also. That if you have some experience, because those work students or a student jobs that count as a like work experience in Germany. So which is very important.
Yes, but the problem is that I won't be able to provide any certificate because I'll be learning it from somewhere, no? In
Yeah,
that
so
case.
after first semester, so it will be little difficult during your first semester, but once you complete your first semester, then definitely like you'll have some credits, and you must have taken some subjects. On the basis of those subjects, you can apply for job, and you can tell them, okay, I have these subjects taken in my first semester of bachelor's, and I know these stuff. So the important thing is the skills which matters. So like generally nobody will ask you about your certificates, because they trust you blindly that okay, if you are saying this thing, you are truthful and you know the stuff. And the most important thing is, if you know the skill, then only you will be able to survive, otherwise you can't fake it. So yeah, that's important.
Yes, yes, you're right. And I'm actually planning to do my bachelor's in mechatronics engineering.
Really nice.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What is the tax system in Germany?
I mean, for professional, it's like I think 40% or 42% flat tax if you are single and bachelor in Germany. But it depends. Like when you are married, your tax class changes. When you have kid, your tax class changes. So yeah, it depends.
Means if a single person is living in Germany, then he or she would have to pay 40% of his salary.
Yeah, something around 40%. Yeah, but at the same time, you get benefit out of it. So like your health insurance will be covered in that thing. Your other social security things will be also covered in that tax only. So you don't have to pay for your health insurance, or whenever you are like sick, you don't have to pay for it. All your sick leaves will be covered on those insurance.
Thank you, sir.
और किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन बचा है?
Name is Arun.
Yeah, please.
Bharat, I have some question. What about the vocational courses in Germany?
Which kind of vocational courses you want?
The house building.
Okay,
After 12.
again, you have to go to the DAD website and search for the relevant courses which you are interested in, because that is the biggest database, and they have like every bit of information on that. As far as personally, I don't remember any of one who is like into those courses, but there are definitely such kind of courses in Germany.
Okay, so is there any better career jobs in house building course?
Again, I'll say like I'm not into that field, so I won't be able to help much you out. But in the DAD website, you will search and you'll find the courses, and also you'll see like once into the university that which kind of people who are working in that course, and you can get the relevant information from that person.
Okay, and also one thing on my last question is, in the 12th, my GPA is less percentage, so I can eligible for study bachelor's in Germany.
It depends actually. So this GPA thing works quite substantial because it's important, and it's such a competitive over here. So those things really matter, that how much GPA. But at the same time, you can improve other things. Like if you have some other courses, or if you have some other experiences, you can put into it in your CV and cover letter, and you can say like, okay, I know these stuff which is like enhancing my profile and which will help you in selection.
अभी एक मनीष ने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि मैंने स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी से बीएससी किया है, तो यूनिवर्सिटी ने मेरा बीपीडी नहीं बनाया था, और ये कहा था कि मेरा कुछ मिसिंग है सब्जेक्ट्स, तो इनका एक वे है, जिन यूनिवर्सिटीज का क्रेडिट सिस्टम नहीं होता है अपने इंडिया में, मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटीज के पास क्रेडिट सिस्टम नहीं है, तो यूनिवर्सिटी पर्टिकुलर यूनिवर्सिटी का जो आपका ट्रांसक्रिप्ट होता है उसमें आपके सब्जेक्ट देखते हैं आपने कौन कौन से स्टडी किया है और पर्टिकुलर पेपर कौन कौन से दिए हैं।
हाँ।
तो इनका 180 क्रेडिट्स जो यूरोपियन है उसके अकॉर्डिंग नहीं है, तो इनको एमएससी फर्स्ट ईयर इंडिया में करना पड़ेगा, तो उसका अप्रोक्सीमेटली 180 to 200 इनका क्रेडिट हो जाएगा।
बिल्कुल।
तो उस कंडीशन में इनका एडमिशन हो सकता है। स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटीज के पास क्रेडिट सिस्टम नहीं है यहाँ पे, वो ट्रांसक्रिप्ट चेक करते हैं, आपने वो सब्जेक्ट पढ़े हैं जो उनका करिकुलम है उसमें मैच करते हैं।
या नाइस पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन अभिषेक, एग्जैक्टली, बिल्कुल ऐसा कर सकते हैं आप।
I think first year of MSc will work there.
हाँ, बिल्कुल, फर्स्ट ईयर एमएससी से आपका एक
ultimately I have two option, go ahead with MSc, then I have to repeat, I have to do my first year masters from India itself, otherwise go ahead with bachelor again.
Yes, इसमें एक कंडीशन है, आपका जब यूनिवर्सिटी वीपीडी बनाएगा तो आपका 3 ईयर का बैचलर तो कंसीडर होगा, उसके साथ आपका फर्स्ट ईयर जो एमएससी का है वो भी कंसीडर करेगा, उनके रेशियो से ही आपका वीपीडी बनेगा।
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Bharat, my question is that is it easy to grab internship program while studies in masters?
Internship program or
internship,
of course. So generally in Germany, like courses are designed in such a way that you have a vocational training or internship for 6 months at least. So if it is compulsory internship, then you will definitely get it. So like all the companies will help you out in giving you the internship. But even if it is not there, then you will definitely you will have to apply, and eventually you will get the internship. Getting an internship is not a big deal in Germany.
Yeah, suppose that if I am pursuing my masters and I just want to internship in OD.
Yeah, of course, people do that. So people just like if they are not getting jobs, so what they do is they do an internship. They do couple of internships so that they can learn, and like it also act as your experiences for your future profession, and it help you out in learning. So yeah, it's quite possible, and people are doing it.
Yeah, and second question is that freelancing is legal or illegal in Germany?
Of course, it's legal, but it depends. When you are a student, you are only allowed to work 20 hours a week. So in that 20 hours, you can do anything. But yeah, it should be if you are getting from some legal sources, those money or those job contracts, then there's no problem. People do that here also. We have a question like, hi Bharat, can you tell us about German language fluency, especially in speaking part? How did you manage it with your study? Yeah, so like you have to make a lot of international friends where you can practice your German, and so like there is a system of tandem partners, so you can find people to speak German and practice your German, and it's quite doable. People do that. So they're like social clubs. People go in the evening to participate to practice their German language there. Okay, then Devkaran sir, we can end this
Yes.
meeting probably. And
Yeah.
yeah, people can follow me on LinkedIn and request if they have some questions there.
एंड फ्रेंड्स, हम लोगों ने ये डिसाइड किया है कि महीने के 4th सैटरडे को रेगुलरली ये सेशन रखेंगे। तो इस बीच में भी मान लो आपके कोई क्वेश्चंस आते हैं तो नोट करके रखिए उनको, और अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी आप बता सकते हैं। रेगुलर सेशन इस तरह से रहेंगे ताकि कुछ कुछ इंटरेक्शन से आपकी क्लैरिटी आती रहे, चाहे आपको हायर स्टडीज हो चाहे जॉब हो। कोशिश करेंगे हम लोग रेगुलरली इस तरह से मिलने का। और
Definitely, you can follow there. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, it's honor for me also to just discuss and interact with students.
रियली एक्चुअली बहुत लोग जर्मनी में भी पढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन कोई कोई लोग इतने कॉन्फिडेंट होते हैं कि भाई कोई भी क्वेश्चन को वो डील करेंगे। तो मैं भी ये देखता रहता हूँ कि कौन उसको अच्छे से डील कर पाएगा। उसी हिसाब से कोशिश करता हूँ यहाँ पे सबके साथ। होपफुली मजा आया होगा लोगों को।
Yeah, exactly. बेनिफिशियल होगा सबके लिए।